Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. And down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Benson once more. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Bronco 80.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Coverage line Max Melton.
Ready, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nakua. A lot of space ahead. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. Massive hit! The ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the gun, a give to Hunter. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Hey, I'll let the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no...
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams break the tie here in the first. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And it'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready! 19-18! Ready!
Heads out on the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Ready!
About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And now they're going to face third down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Press all 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This ball's cut by Palmer. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Trap alert.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Now an inside give to Benson. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Benson on 1st and 10. Jukes his way into space. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run it with Hunter here from the pistol. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Play action, Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Rams 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. It's a toss to Hunter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Rams.
Hunter on the inside give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. To throw now is Sanders. He has room past the 25. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on first and 10. Giving this to Hunter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Gets made right side by Nakua. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
On the give, this is Hunter. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, it was inevitable. He's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw your first. And most importantly,
he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Sanders now. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
1st and goal, Rams.
Here's Hunter. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. With Sanders out of the pistol. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. The final throw before the break. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie us up 28-all. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Throwing here just before halftime. Here's a screen to Benson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunter. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. There he goes again. Pass is caught at the 9. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Hunter. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Has a little bit up to the 21. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
The give now to Benson. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Benson on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Tag. Panther 6. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get this one tied. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Groupie's extra point is good. And they'll take the lead.
Cardinals 35, Rams 34.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cut. Ready?
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Go.
A give here to Hunter. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Touchdown, Rams.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 tight. 70 line. Ready?
Now begin this drive with Benson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing it on second down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's 4th down. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 16-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that. One perfectly, a poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down.
On first down, here's Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Gain of 14. First down, Rams.
To the air on first down. Sanders buys time, rolling right. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Now Hunter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, you're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
17-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Sticking to the air here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know It's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Rams 49, Cardinals 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Left, ready.
Here's Hunter on the carry. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Nice. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 42. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On first down, here's Hunter. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard loss.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
So first down from the 41.
Ready.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Pass play coming here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play now. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's on the target to Moore. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Throwing it again here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turned both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Come on, ready.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Fields the hard squib kick. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.